I have good news for you. Guess what, guys? I passed my 6 months probation as a domiciliary healthcare assistant in the UK. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite girl, Precious, and that's on period. If you are new here, please subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always sticking around. The love have been so massive. Very soon, I'll be clocking 1 year as a YouTuber. More, it's not easy, but thank you so much for the love. So I have good news for you. Guess what, guys? I passed my 6 months probation as a domiciliary healthcare assistant in the UK. So guys, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how the journey have been so far, how I was able to pass, and how everything has been. So the time is just running fast, like play. I don't complete 6 months, like 6 months as a carer. Guys, it has not been easy, but all glory to God. I'm going to be giving you guys full gist of my 6 months probation. Don't skip any part of this video, especially for those of you that would like to come to the UK as a healthcare assistant. Guys, you need to watch this to the end. So I'll be giving you guys updates and full gist of how it has been so far for me and what I did that made me to pass my 6 month probation. Yeah. So guys, firstly, once you come to the UK, I will advise you, try to be friends with your colleagues. One way or the other, you might find it difficult in this care work. After my training, when it was time for me to start working, called me, showed me the app I need to download, Rounces, so I can clock in and clock out. When I'm in a client's house, I clock in. When I'm done, I clock out. So she also told me so many stuff. And the ones I grabbed out of everything that she told me was like, number one, try not to have issues in a client's house. Try not to be very careful with what you do. Try not to go into disagreements in a client's house, because trust me, once you do that, it's going to be very difficult for you. Because imagine, and she said something, she was like, for example, imagine we send you to this line, because we have different lines. There's line 1 to 11, say, because with different clients there. So imagine we send you to line 1, and each line consists of 5 to 6 clients, 4 clients, it depends. But imagine you're working in line 1, and imagine they send you to line 1, and after working there, imagine the clients call the company and tell the company that they don't like you, they don't want you in the line, they don't like your attitude, they don't like the way you work. The company will have to send you to another line. Imagine a complaint is coming from the second line. They send you to another line, the same thing. There's nothing the company can do. How will they give you shifts when clients are not happy with you? So the most important thing is try to satisfy the clients, That's the basic thing. Satisfy the client in such a way that the client is not complaining about you. Like, a client can never pick up their phone and call and say, Precious did this. That's the most important thing. See, very important. Secondly, what really helped me was that she also said something. She said, whenever you are doing stuff, be very polite. So guys, number 2, be polite. Polite to everybody. Like, just be nice. Be smiling. Just be like, I don't even know how to explain. Try as much as possible to do your best. Like, don't work as if you are being forced to do it. Come on, you know what you signed up for before you came here. So try as much as possible to satisfy the client. And you see, one thing I noticed about this work is that when you are working from your heart, most of the clients can tell that, yes, this one is genuinely working from my heart. And they can tell when you are just being rude. We have team leaders. Each of the line have team leaders. And what they do is, from time to time, they go to each lines and ask the client how they feel about the company, the service user, the company, the carers and stuff like that. Trust me, when they are going, they go with their assessment book, and trust me, you don't want your name to be there with a complaint on it that you did this, or our client is accusing you of this and stuff like that. So the most important is that try to be careful, try to do your work. And another thing that really helped me, that made me pass my probation, is communication. Come on, see, when I started, when I was doing my training, and we call it shadowing, when I was shadowing, guys, like, I be like Dundee, I know they talk one thing. The only thing I always say to the clients is, hi, how are you? Good. And you? Good. That's it. Because well, I was still trying to study them, study their routine and how it works here, because I just came back, I just came from Nigeria. We don't even smile in my country. We used to greet good morning, good afternoon. All this new development was coming to me like, ah, you have to smile. Oh. Imagine me trying to smile like, hello, how are you, and stuff like that. But anyways, doing my shadowing, I was not smiling. I was just there. You get me? Like, at least they say shadowing. What does it mean to be a shadow? Be there and not be there. After my shadowing, doing the shadowing, I try to be very observant. So after that, I started working in the field. Yeah. So another thing I'm going to talk about is you have to be very patient. Like, you have to be very patient. See, you see what they call, when you see, so if you check CVs, or most CV, or you just check healthcare assistant CV online, even when you are looking for a the job description, you will see things like good communication, patience. Like, you need to be very patient, trustworthy, stuff like that, where they list. So I'm going to be talking about patience. See, you need to be very patient to do this work. Like, you need to be patient, and you need to learn how to tolerate your colleagues and all of that. Yeah. And I'm going to be talking about patience. When I say patience, is that, you see, every service user and their routine. What works for Mr. A might not work for Mr. B. So the best thing is for you to study each client and their routine. Some clients like coffee, some clients like tea, some clients hate to drink water. They prefer sparkling and other stuff, flavored water. They can't take normal water. So don't come and force them like, no, take water. Water is good. When they tell you no, they don't like taking water. This is what they take in substitute for water. It's not in your place to advise them to take water. If that's what they like taking, do your job and leave there. Yeah. Don't impose another client's routine for the other one because you feel it's easy for you. It's easier for you to beat the time and leave the house. It doesn't work like that. Yeah. And as a domiciliary carer, each clients have their own time. Some clients have 1 hour, 2 hours, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Some even have 20 minutes. So don't use one client's routine for the other client just to beat time so you can leave the premises. No, it's not done like that. You have to be patient. You have to work with them. Each client and their own pace. Try to keep up. Try to work with them and follow their routine, not your own routine. Don't create routine for clients. Flow with theirs. That's one of the things I did that actually helped me and made me pass my 6 month probation. Another thing I would like to talk about is, hey God, is that try as much as possible not to have issues with your colleagues. Hey, this one is hard. It's very hard, but you just need to try. Colleagues can also call the office and be like, I don't want to work with Precious. They'll put you in another line. No, 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 I don't want to work with Precious. They'll put you in another line. Same thing. No, 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 I don't want to work with Precious. For example, trust me, it's going to be hard for you because who won't give you work? If they give you work, this person rejects you, this person rejects you. It's going to be hard. Trust me. But one thing I can say for sure is that you cannot, there's no way that somebody will not complain about you. You can't be 100% good. Yeah. Some few colleagues will definitely not like the way you work, but it's not a big deal. The most important is that may there know plenty. Imagine, like, out of out of 100 colleagues, 75 is complaining about you. You don't need anybody to tell you that you need to work on yourself. Yeah, sometimes, but sometimes you can just use wisdom and work around it. You see, what really made me to go far in this healthcare assistant job is because my sister was once a carer. So she guided me through everything. She let me know do's and don'ts. And It really helped me. And sometimes, and he also told me, if you're having difficulties in work, if you are faced with some challenges, life no hard, what you have to do, just call the office. That's what I used to do. I don't like stress. Just call the office and the office will guide you on what to do. And in one way or the other, guys, I've been in a difficult position whereby I don't even know what to do. I don't know where to begin. What I did was I called the office and let the office know this is the situation at hand. They'll tell you what to do, or they will get back to you if it has to do with them involving the client's social worker or family and friends and stuff like that. Okay, let me give for example now. For example, you walked into a client's house, you knocked and the key is responding, and that's the client's time. You kept on knocking, 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 and there's nobody responding, and the client does not have a key safe because she or he can actually open the door. In that kind of situation, to avoid issues whereby when you come back for dinner call, you hear things like carers did not come to see me in the morning because the clients might be fast asleep and did not hear you knock, or the clients might not even be around. You can't be so sure. So in that situation, the best thing you should do is call the company, call your office, call your manager, call your employer, and let them know that I'm in this place, I'm trying to go in, nobody is responding, she doesn't have a key safe or he doesn't have a key safe, and stuff like that. Carry your company along. Just imagine you went to a client's house, you knock, the client did not open the door, and you left. And now the client calls the office and tell the office that carers did not come to see me this morning. They didn't come for my morning call. The company wouldn't know what to do. They will have to call you and let you know what's going on this one. But if you had called the company and let the company know, I've been to this house and I didn't see anybody, so what should I do? They will give you other options, maybe call the nest of king or stuff like that, just to help the situation at hand. In case if anything arises, it will be easier for the company to assist, or it will be easier for you to defend yourself. So that's one of the things that really helped me. Anytime I'm having difficulties, is either I call my team leader or I call the office, my employer, yeah, or I call the director or anybody. I shall call my top people them so that they can guide me on what to do. And that really helped me because I've faced a lot of challenges. Like my 6 months was a bit rough for me, yeah. But I already have this experience in Nigeria, so I know how to go away, how to handle some of them. But at the same time, it's best you let your company know what is going on, so that it will be easier for you when issues or misunderstanding arises. It's not like a care home whereby you render personal care to like carer, they live in the home, so any issue does not have anything to do with you because it has, like, let's say for example medication, you have no issue with medication, senior carer does medication, but as a domiciliary carer, nothing like senior carer for medication. You will do the medication, you will do the personal care. If you notice the client is not feeling too well, it's your duty to call the ambulance. Unlike care home, it's just to go and report to the senior carer. See, there's one thing I still don't understand about this work, because I've worked as a domiciliary care. See, I'm a domiciliary carer like this, and I've worked in a care home. And sometimes when you want to work in a care home, then when they call you for interview, they ask you, have you worked in a care home before? When you say no, they'll be like, no, they need to train you. Train what? Like, come on, domiciliary care is like, you face a lot of challenges in domiciliary care compared to care home. Care home, like, they've already shared the work. Carers are to give personal care. Senior carers are the ones to give medication. If there's any issue, report to your senior carer. If there's any issue, report to, just that's it. But as domiciliary care, if there's any issue, you have to face it. Call your employer to tell you what to do. They need to tell you what to do. But in a care home, they don't even tell you what to do. You just report and go your way. They will sort it out themselves. So when I hear people be like domiciliary care is come on, no, don't joke. Domiciliary care is not what you think. I feel like people in domiciliary care, yeah, have more experience than people that work. Like, you can be working in a care home for 1 year, 2 years. Just working in a domiciliary care setting for like 6 months or 1 year, you have the experience that someone that will be working in a care home has. Especially if the person is a carer like you, not even a senior carer. Yes, so see, I'm going to be talking about this more in one of my videos, because I'm tired of when, because I have an agency that I'm working in, and whenever I go to the agency, the way they treat me, yeah, they treat me like I don't know anything. Some of the care home though treat you like you don't know anything. Imagine one of them was asking me, "Do I know how to use a hoist?" I was like, "Yeah, I know how to use a hoist." Then the other carer was like, "You need to see her." The other carer was laughing like, "Look at your facial expression." The other one was like, "No, I'm sorry for asking, but I'm sorry. I don't mean it that way, but some of the agency this, that. You feel me?" I was like, "No, it's fine. I totally get it, but I can use a hoist. That's just it. Not that I'm being negative or I'm passing a bad energy. Of course, I can use a hoist. I can use a hoist. That's why my face was like that, because seriously, I can use a hoist. There's nothing hard in using a hoist. I'm going to lay more emphasis on communication. Situation whereby you made a mistake, like maybe you forgot to dispose the bin when you are supposed to dispose it, but because they like you and because you have been nice to them, they won't raise an alarm. They would, when you come the following day, or if they will just let you know that you forgot to throw the bin, please try to always throw the bin away. That's it. But when you are not being nice, you can call the office straight away and be like, carers are not doing this, carers are not doing that. You feel me? So I feel like communication is the major thing. See, in this work, nobody is perfect. There is no way you will not have issues with one or two. If you don't ever have issue with anybody, then you are the problem. It's normal to have disagreement, but the most important thing is how did you handle it? Yeah, try to handle it in a mature way. If you know this person don't like this particular thing, just stop doing it. Guys, I feel like that's basically it. Yeah, that's basically it. Just try to be good. Try to be as Just try to do your job, try to be good, be very careful. Anything you don't understand, call the office. Like, no, dey fear to call office, call them straight and let them know this is what is going on. I think that's what really helped me to pass my 6 month probation. So anyways, now I'm now a full health care assistant living in the UK, period. I hope you enjoyed this video, and drop your comment below on what you would like me to talk about in my next video, and I will definitely talk about it. I hope you learned one or two in this video on how I passed my probation. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in my next video. Bye guys.